Hi everyone, hope you guys are doing good. Today we'll learn how to make a fancy item, and it is used to hold the objects, and it can be used as a showpiece on one of the desks. And in case if you want to use this, you can actually use this to hold some kind of nail cutters, small scissors or things like that. Kids can use this to hold their erasers, sharpeners or any other tiny objects, and maybe girls can store different kinds of clips, small hair bands or any sorts of thing in this. In case if you are finding any small objects that are just misplacing here and there, you can probably use this kind of one. And I actually learned this one in my craft class when I was young. And when I was like somewhere around 10 years or so, I was actually thought about the one like this. I think this will be available in Vikas Crafts book from India. And I was actually thought about this duck, and later I created this one. And now today I will create something else which can swing. Probably if you can see it here on the table, you can actually see it swinging. So this is the most fascinating part of this craft today, and even this would swing. So the main necessary thing for the craft is that you have to see that the base is semicircle in shape. So if you can make anything with a base which has a semicircle, that would be good. Luckily we have watermelon, papaya or any both which has a semicircle base, so we can create these kinds of things. And now today I would love to create American football with this. And I actually took a white cardboard like this, and with pencil I actually marked different lines like this, and I actually drew the American football on this like this. And I hope you guys are able to see this. And then I cut it into this shape and I painted it. When I painted this, I actually got these kinds of things. Because of painting them, they are a little bit turned like this, so I'll just bend them again so that they will stand straight. And I'll just press them so that they don't fall apart. Now what will I do is I'll just see, and I want this to be the top end and this to be the bottom. And I actually got a small box. In general, if we buy small gift cards or any other items like bracelets or watches, we'll be given some small cute boxes like this. So I did not discard one of them. This is the one which I got from Fossil bracelet box. So after getting the bracelet, I did not discard the box. Probably I can use it for this item. That is how I got this box. And now what would I do is I would just apply glue here, and I'm using Elmer's glue for that. And I would simply paste it and show how would this look. And when I choose to paste, I'm just drawing a line on this cardboard because I don't want things to go wrong. And I'm just starting here, and I think if you guys can see it clearly, I am not going to the very end border. I'm just trying to give a half centimeter gap and then draw something like this. I'm doing this because once if I put this on this box, then the glue will spread. So that is the reason I'm actually leaving place, so that the borders will also get covered once I press this with that. So now I'm just seeing the position, and I'm just placing this on it. And pressing it like this. And now I'm just pasting this on the other end. You must be very careful while pasting this, because you have to see the base and then paste it. For instance, if you can just take a pencil and check, and if you check the ends must meet each other, then this would swing properly. Else if you don't fix this correctly, you will have problem with swinging. So once it is done, it will actually take some time to get dried, and once it is dried, it will start to swing. I hope you can see this now. This is how it would swing. I think you actually got an idea how to do these kind of swinging fancy crafts. So we actually did 3, this being one, this is the second one, and this is the third one, and this is the third one. So this is how we did these 3 things. They are pretty much easy and simpler to make, and they would really look good on a desk. And something like watermelon can be used in kitchen, a duck can be used by girls also, and this American football can be used by any guy. So probably if guys are not into arts or crafts, we can actually ask some kids to do some projects like this, so that they will also be interested. So instead of being a very girly thing, I think even guys can concentrate on something like this and try doing one like this, because this is easy and this won't consume time. I think people would love to do this. I hope you actually learn how to do something like this. Thanks for watching this video. If you like, you can just subscribe to my channel. Thank you.